Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video. It may not be quick, it may be a long one, but I'll try and get it done as quickly as possible. Literally talking about lamps. So you all know and love the Nailchemy lamp, okay? So it's got lots of different features. It's set to 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds. It has different strength modes inside that. So 30 seconds is full power, 10 is full power, 30 seconds full power, 60 seconds full power, 90 seconds is 25% power until 30 seconds. And then from 30 seconds for the last 60 seconds to fulfill the 90 is 100% power. So it's got lots of different settings, okay? Now, we've had some questions about do other brands' gels work in our lamp, and does our lamp cure other brands' gels, that sort of thing, or do our gels cure in other people's lamps? It's very difficult to confirm that without doing scientific testing. So with our lamp and our gels, we sent both off to be completely scientifically tested to ensure that everything is set to cure 100% perfect. And that isn't cheap. So it's something that we've invested in for peace of mind for our customers, so that you can be 100% assured that every time you put our gel in our lamp, it will cure. So with that being said, it's very difficult then for us to say, well, yes, that lamp will cure our gels. So what you might find is that if you have got a lamp from another brand and you've got our gels in there, it may cure, okay? So it may seem like it's fully cured. But without that testing, it's difficult to confirm it one way or the other. And you might say, well, why don't you do the testing? Why don't you test it for us and then tell us whether it's good or not? That's a great idea. However, over the years, we have spent thousands and thousands of pounds on testing for our gels and our lamp, along with other electrical equipment, that sort of thing. So it is very expensive to do multiple tests. And then what I want to do is sort of like explain why it's even more difficult when it's not our product. So we could say, right, let's go and grab some products from different brands and then pop them in the lamp and see if they work, right? See if they cure. We could even send them off to be scientifically tested, but we don't have any control over those gels. So even if there's a slight change to that formula, which is out of our control, then we've got to go and pay to have that tested again to give you the confirmation that it cures in our lamp. Now, obviously that's a massive benefit to you if you're using other brands, but it doesn't do us any good at all, because we're constantly chasing other brands. And then how many brands do we test? Is it just a couple? Is it 5? Is it 10? How many do you need? You know, it's very, very difficult. So for just absolute clarity, it's better that we say our gels will cure to 100% in our lamp, okay? So that way then you get absolute peace of mind. You've got your manufacturer telling you that lamp is recommended for use with those gels, because we know, based on scientific testing, that it cures the gels 100%, okay? So when you've actually thought that through, you think, oh yeah, okay, that's great, but now I've got to buy their lamp as well, I've got to buy their lamp as well. But there is good reason for that. So as a professional nail tech, you have insurance. And that insurance is there to protect you and your clients, right? So should there be an issue and you get a claim or something like that should happen, your insurance company, and again, a lot of policies are very different, but for the most part, insurance companies will say you must follow manufacturer's instructions and manufacturer's guidance when using gels and equipment, etc. So if you have used somebody else's lamp to cure our gels, or somebody else's gels in our lamp, for instance, and there was to be an issue, your insurer would say, well, did you follow manufacturer's instructions when you were doing your service? And if then you say, well, I was using this gel in this lamp, it should cure, it should work because it's UV, LED UV, it should be dual wavelength, it's fine. They'll say, well, that's not what your manufacturer advised. So in that case, they would not back you up. You would be alone, having to then cover your own legal costs, all that sort of stuff, with a client that could be suing you. I'm talking worst case scenario, okay? I know it's a bit of doom and gloom, but in reality, that could happen. So if they were to develop an allergy and they're claiming that it's your fault, okay, because you used the wrong gel with the wrong lamp, you've got a very, very difficult situation on your hands, because how do you defend against that? Because your manufacturer is saying, use this lamp to cure our gels. But you've used somebody else's lamp to cure our gels, or you've used our gels in somebody else's lamp. Do you know what I mean? Or somebody else's gels in our lamp. Very, very difficult. I will say that if you're just practicing, you're on tips or that sort of thing, it probably doesn't matter, okay? Because you're not actually on a service paying, a fee paying client. But as a professional tech, you really want to make sure that you follow the manufacturer's guidance when it comes to how you use the gels and the equipment that then supports the curing of those gels or anything else. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and sort of just have a chat about that, really, and just sort of give a bit of an explanation behind it, because it is very, very difficult for anybody to claim that our lamp cures all your gels, or our gels can cure in all those lamps. You might think that, well, that looks like the same lamp, it's the same shape, it's just a different name on top, and it might even be made in the same factory, but they could be like specified differently, and one manufacturer will not know that the other manufacturer might have specified that lamp differently, because that's their business. We wouldn't know if somebody else did that, they wouldn't know if we did that. So it's very difficult to say, well, it's the same thing, it looks the same, it works the same, it acts the same, it's the same. It might well not be. And so it's always best to follow manufacturer's guidance and manufacturer's instructions when it comes to using gels and the corresponding lamp that should go with those gels to cure those gels. It's not a marketing ploy, it's simply protection, and it makes sure that you are 100% protected when it comes to your insurance, so that your insurance company will back you up, okay? That's really what it's all about. It's making sure that you've done everything that you're supposed to do based on what your insurance policy says, as per following manufacturer's guidance when it comes to using the gels and their lamp and the full system. So multiple brands in the salon is a very popular thing. I get it, I really, really do. But what I would say is, if you haven't got our lamp at the moment, but you're using our gels, please double cure them, okay? Because you want to make sure that they get an absolute full cure. Again, like I said, it might be difficult to prove that they are, but at least you're giving it a great chance of working, especially if you're just trying this out. If you're thinking of rebranding to us, definitely get the lamp, okay? Our Nailchemy lamp is, I think, one of the best quality lamps on the market. And I know I'm saying that because it's my company, but at the same time, trust me, we don't get warranty claims or issue claims around the lamp at all. Like, literally, they're non-existent. I would say that in the history of these lamps, since we've marketed these lamps and since we've been selling these lamps, we've sold thousands. There may be one or two people that said there was an issue with the lamp, and so actually it was a factory issue, we fixed it, it's never happened again. And we don't get warranty claims on these lamps. They last for years. I would say if you're a pro tech and you're working full time, you should probably look at changing your lamp between every 18 months to 2 years. If you're a part-time tech and you do a few days a week or just a few clients a week, I would say it could easily last 3 years, okay? So it will last you. and it's an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your business. I liken it to a tradie. If they've got tools that they need for their job, they spend good money on those tools because they need them to serve them for the longest time, so that they know they're getting quality, they know they're getting a tool, a piece of equipment that's going to help them to make money in their profession, and not keep costing them money time and time again. With the Nailchemy lamp, you will get that quality, you will get that reliability, and it's something that, honestly, if you can invest in one, I would definitely invest in one, because, or two, if you're a busy tech. If you've got two on your desk, you can get a client through faster. But absolutely get the Nailchemy lamp if you're using Nailchemy products, okay? So that was it. I know it's a long one, but I appreciate you sticking around. Some might say controversial in some regards, but it's the way it has to be, because we can 100% back you up if you use our products in our lamp. If you were to ever have an issue, you can always come back to us and we will support you 100%. If you're using our lamp with other products, we can't give you the support that you need. If you're using our products in another lamp, again, it's difficult for us to give you the support you need, okay? So when you use the entire system, it's our responsibility to make sure you're getting the best possible results with our products. If it's mixed and you're using different equipment to cure the gels or different gels in our equipment, it's very difficult for us to help, because it's not the whole system. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Very controversial, I'm sure, but there it is. So thank you for listening, thank you for sticking with me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Okay, take care, bye.